First profit of the month. First profit of the month. All right, thank you, mates, for joining us. We are in the monthly review of August. I have to say, mates, it has been a profitable one. For the first time ever, we have had a profitable month this month. A round of applause! Okay, but let's see if we stumbled upon this, or did we actually plan, and are we a professional trader, or are we just lucky this month? Let's begin. Okay, so we're going to go to the, this is the sneak peek. Each bar is a month. My name is Mr. CEO. I'm the CEO of this fine company, Peasant's Ambition. Every bar is a month since November. I lost a lot of money, and I'm still down a lot of money. But this month was a fucking game changer, mate. This is a trend reversal bar, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's had a double bottom. Tapped that low, said, Surrey, not going down anymore. It went green! Unbelievable! What a finish! I can't believe it. All right, so let's move on to the PowerPoint. So we made 4,161 coin. That's a lot of coin. Up 29%. So that's dollars, yeah, of course. I don't know apples. 114 apples or something like that. Up 29% because I started with like 14,500, something like that. And we ended at 18,000, something like that. I know I have all the stats, and Mr. CFO Prohansky did all that number stuff for me. So I'm just repeating what he said, yeah. But anyways, behavioral. So we've got split the trading into behavioral and strategical. Okay, there's two different trading kind of methodologies. Not methodologies, but just basically two separate parts of me trading. So let's dive into behavioral. Behavioral, the adherence rates was actually the best numbers that I've ever experienced. The best numbers ever. Stop loss adherence rate, 100%. That means I've never moved me stop loss further away or did anything shifty like that. Never, ever. I never finagled it. I never did anything. I just take the hit. I just fucking take it. And boy, oh boy, we took a lot of hits. We took a lot of losses, mate. Anyways, the daily loss limit has been my Achilles heel since conception. Daily loss limit. What this means is 84% success rate. That means 3 days of the 19 trading days that I had this month, 3 of them I disobeyed the daily loss limit. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean 16 of 19 were daily loss limit hits. It just means that 16 of 19 I never went past my daily loss limit, and it's not realized profit, mate. I'm not doing some only realized profit. It's unrealized. So basically, I can't lose more than 20 apples a day. 20 times $25 is about $500. So I can't lose more than $500 per day. That's my rule for myself. And 16 of the 19 days, I didn't hit that. Now, 9 of those 16, I actually hit the daily loss limit. So, and then I stopped. Okay. 3 of the 19, I did not. And we'll get into that. It was August 2nd. And then the last 2 days of the month, I got frustrated and I said, fuck the rules. But we'll get into all that. But basically, the adherence rate was actually really good. It has to be. I mean, it was really good. Let's see this. flustered at being unfair to me. I've countless times in this month, because I'm not taking quick profits, it goes for me, and then it goes and ticks me out of my stop loss, my trail stop, and then it keeps going. And I was so frustrated that halfway through the month, I said, fuck trailing my stop. I'm just going to bring it to break even. And that's the only trail stop, because I was bringing it to 1R. If it went 3R, I'll bring it to 1R. If it went 5R, I bring it to 2R. That's my stop loss now. And I keep on getting nailed out. So I said, fuck it. Let's just bring it to break even. That's it. And just let the puppy ride. And then what happened? There was countless times where it went and then hit me out at break even just for a tiny, talking there was plenty, 2 ticks. One of them was just barely in past my proximal or my break even point. And then it kept on ripping. And I just, so many times, I'm talking at least 8 times where I could have made a lot of money but it just wicked me out just by barely. I'm not talking a big wick, mate. I'm just talking like a few ticks. And I'm just so flustered at that. I can't get over it. Just like, how are you doing this to me? So that's definitely an issue of my behavior, that for some reason, I'm still being frustrated at the market doing market things. And for some reason, I don't think I understand the market well enough, because that's just what the market does. It's just what the market does. It has nothing to do with me. So I feel like it's unfair to me sometimes. And we have to get over that. We have to. Next one is position sizing. Position sizing was really good at the start of the month. Really good. I'm really good. The best I've ever had. Really. The variance of my risk was so small, because I was risking 3 apples, 3 apples, 3 apples, 3 apples, and it was just so perfect. I was throwing strikes, mate. I was throwing strikes. But it got carried away at the end. As I kept on getting daily loss limits, I'm keep on losing. 30% of my account is gone from the start of the month, and I'm trying to do everything right. I never move my stop loss. I trail and add. I do everything I can. I'm following the rules, and it's not working. So I got so frustrated that I started risking more. Near the end of the month, and when we get into the charts, you'll see that my volatility really opened up the last 2 days of trading this month. Anyways, same symbol, same direction, SSSD. This is a big one, mate, because it's same symbol, same direction. When we get locked on to something, it's going down, and it keeps on going down. Oh, dude, it's got a buy. We got to see a bounce here. Get stopped out. It goes down even more. No way. We got to see a bounce here. Get stopped out. Keeps on going down, and like the chart doesn't look natural. It's just straight down. Like there's no way. It's time for a buy. It's due. And the thing is, that's how I've lost pretty much every single amount of money that I've ever had in my life. That's how I lost it. Same symbol, same direction. And this month I've had some tendencies, some tendencies where I had that, and then luckily the daily loss limit got me out before any real damage has been done. But if I kept trading, I would have got carried away, and we might not be having this same conversation today. Attitude. Attitude is the same thing about being flustered about the market being unfair to me. The attitude, you have to stop complaining. I see so much complaining for myself about the market doing this, doing that, doing this, and I'm just, oh my gosh, why does this happen to me? Like, fuck you, mate. The world doesn't revolve around you. What is a market when when you buy, it goes up. When you sell short, it goes down. Oh, and guess what? When you're long and then you get out for profit, right after you get out for profit, it tops and goes down just to cause you no harm, just to cause you no fear of missing out of, oh, it keeps on going up and I shouldn't have gotten out so early. No, the market's here just make you feel comfortable. It's just here to make you feel good. So it avoids everything that causes you harm. So when you're long and you get out, the market will go down just because you got out. Yeah, right, mate. Who am I to think that's what's gonna happen? So why do I get flustered at these things happening? So we still gotta fix our mind with that. So anyways, let's go to the strategical. I'm not going to go too in depth because it takes a long time, but basically I started the month with trailing my stop loss. Every single trade I take, my idea is trail and add, but there's a lot of permutations that we can do with this. So I trail my original position, sorry, and then it goes 1R or 2R maybe. I add. It doesn't necessarily need to be 2R or 1R, whatever I see on the chart. I add. And if I went 2 contracts in my original position, it'll be 2 on the add-on. It was equivalent. Everything's equivalent. And then each and every trade, I trail my stop to 1R if it goes to 3R. I trail my stop to 2R if it goes to 5R. And then I continue a 3R risk box trail stop. And that worked all right. It was okay. I didn't know what I was doing. So, but that's how I was trading. So then in the middle of the month, I implemented a trail stop, or the add-ons. Instead of being equivalent, let's say 2 contracts, I'm go long, my add-on is 2 contracts. No, I instead moved my stop loss up to where the second entry is and loaded the contracts again. So however much I'm risking on the first trade is, let's say $200, or let's say $100, and it goes up $200, and my stop loss should be at 200 now. If I'm adding in again, okay? So basically I can risk that $200 again. So if my add-on gets stopped out, my whole position gets stopped out, I lose nothing. It's break even again, okay? So basically I'm trying to exponentialize those returns. And this was interesting because I'm up so much money. Let's say I'm up $500 or $600 on a position. I have to add on. That's my freaking rules. I add on, and it stops me out for break even. Okay, even though I'm well in profit from the original position, and that sucks. But if it keeps on going, because I'm risking 500 coin on that just add on, basically you can see some serious exponential profits, which happened at the end of the month. Anyways, and then I simplified the accounting method on my trade booking. My trade ledger, I have implemented a drop down. Oh shit. I've implemented a drop down. Method. If you can see this, it goes like this, and then I can see my various setups. I'm basically trying to minimize. Gosh darn it, man. I'm trying to minimize all what happens, you know. I'm trying to minimize. There's so many different setups. I'm just trying to, okay, Demando, I know every single one of these setups. And then I split it into current, which is where price is now, and then zones, which price can return to. These are just all different setups that I have. So, it's an anti-breakout in range. It's on the 5 minute. I'll just turn 5 minute. And then we can say whatever it wants to do. I mean, it's a narrow zone. Okay, narrow and X score, whatever. We can add in anything we want to add in. So basically that's what we were doing. And I simplified my accounting method for add-ons. And that's helped tremendously so I don't have to spend my entire time just fucking looking at the ledger instead of the charts. Okay, and at the end of the month, because I was losing so much, my position sizing fell apart. So, but I'm gonna let CFO hit on that. Mr. CFO Berhansky, are you there? Yes, I am. Are you ready? Can I share? Yes, mate. Share your screen. Get on with it. All right, I'm Mr. CFO, Mr. Berhansky. I was hired on at the start of the year because, let's just say, the risk management was not there. So I'm here to just try to do my best and help Mr. CEO out in this company. So what we see here is a daily chart of Mr. CEO's trading. So this is the company's daily activity, okay? And you can see on the left here, we see some July. This is July. This is July and August, okay? July is what you can see, huge waves. I'm talking Wave Machine, Kalahari fucking times 100, 100-foot waves. This is down $8,000, up $6,000, down $10,000, up 5, up 6, down 8, up 8. I mean, unbelievable swings for a $15,000 account. It's unbelievable. It truly is remarkable that we made it out alive in July. I just want to say that. And now leads to August this month. You can see the bars get tiny. Look at this. August 1st is right here. You can see so many daily loss limits. They're all the same size because we had to cease trading. Mr. CEO had to cease trading at negative 20 apples. So that's what happened. And it kept on going down. We went all the way down. The daily loss limits all the way down. We didn't have any life in us. I remember talking to Mr. CEO, and he was talking about his struggles, like halfway, 3/4 of the way through the month, just keep on dragging down like this. Just to see, I mean, he talked about an ache, honestly, in his gut leading into his heart, just a constant ache of just, I'm trying to do he's trying to do his best. His position sizing is great. His trading is fine. I mean, he's adding to the position, trailing to stop. He's doing everything he didn't do in the past, and it's still losing. And I feel for him. And that sucks. But somehow, some way, at the end of the month, he decided to go against my rules for position sizing, and he went huge position sizing, and he also, believe it or not, disobeyed the daily loss limit on these two last days. This one was down 50 apples, okay? Down 50 apples, 50 times $25 is what? That's $1,200, okay? And he stopped trading, which is good for him. But then the next day, he was down. He was down 78 apples. He was down 78 apples, which is $2,000, all the way down to $8,000 in the account. On a $15,000 account, we started the month around $15,000. This is a huge, huge drawdown, but it drew down over the entire month. It was drawing down, and this just happened to be the low. And he caught a trade. Mr. CEO caught a trade worth a shit ton of money, and it turned the entire month on its head. It's somehow, I mean, I don't even know if I count the days, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4 winning days out of 19. We lost 80% of the time, dude. What the fuck? That's hard to handle. So I can understand why he disobeyed the daily loss limit on the last day. Just said, fuck it. He's going all in, and he happened to win. And I just want to say that is not approved in the financial department. That's all I just want to say. And furthermore, if you really want to look at his trading inside these daily loss limits, he risked on some of these days half his daily loss allotment. He was risking 10 apples on a trade when he has only 20 apples to spare this day. And if he loses that one, I mean, a couple trades, it's over, right? It's over. Your daily's done, and you give yourself 2 opportunities with a very small win rate strategy. Let's go into the win rate. No, monthly, please. My win rate is 22% this month. I mean, seriously, 22%. That is poor. That's poor, dude. That's the smallest win rate in here except February. I don't know what happened in February. But anyways, we traded. So the monthly overview, Mr. CEO traded 49 hours of his life. Gone. And then his trading days is 19 trading days. Profit is 114 apples. First profitable month in history. Unbelievable. Anyways, the range was 424 because, like I said, you saw the chart. Day after day, daily loss limit, daily loss limit, daily loss limit. Days in a row, just eating away at his esteem and his life and his everything. And just to come back from that is just unbelievable. Really, it's a truly remarkable event. I don't know. I mean, the average win was 15, but that's not true. I mean, I don't win 15 apples at one time. It was 200. It was 350 apples in one trade, so that kind of offsets the average win. So average is really not what to look at, but whatever, it's there. Average loss is 3 apples. That makes sense. That's a really small risk. That's the smallest risk in every month, yet it happens to be my only profitable month. Imagine that. Well, this one's profitable, but I didn't add commissions in. This one is with commissions involved. March, I just remember that. So no. It was not profitable, trust me. Anyways, but we were risking 3 apples a pop, dude. That's awesome. I mean, generally, that's really, really, really good. Anyways, so let's go to the daily analysis. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened in August. All right, so this is August. You can see here on the left here is max loss, okay, in apples. So you can see that there's a line, a horizontal line. August 2nd, I broke it, and then these last 2 days I broke it. But there's a line here all the way down is a 20 apple line, and we did not go over it. Our max loss never went over it during that time. So we had a good stretch there. But as you can see, is the profits are muted. There's so little reward here to even speak of. And it's continually losing. It's 20 apples a day. It's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. It went down. What was the monthly low? 226. That's why you can see this wick here. 200. It was just purely red. Look at, this is what it was. I kid you not. This was my favorite time of the month. Look at this. It was all red. Every day I looked at this. Every day I freaking trade, and it was red, 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 and this keeps on growing, and it broke the low. It breaks the low. I'm like, fuck my life, bro. Fuck my life. And I traded with that attitude. Not YOLO, but I was trading and Mr. CEO, I'll talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. When he was on breaking these rules by daily loss limit and stuff, he was technically on tilt. But the difference is that when he was tilted, he was doing the strategy. He was just doing it with as heavy a size as possible, and he was doing it as much as possible. So he was over trading. You can see the trade count in the here. The trade count is right here on this dark blue. You can see the last 2 days was heavy trade count. You can see that. Super heavy trade count, 20 trades. This is the highest one. Highest max loss day too. You can see I was trying to trade out of a slump, out of a loss, try to eat my loss away, and also just trying to get something going, just trying to get a position going, because my strategy is holding on to positions and letting them go, and just none of them would release, and I just kept on trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. And the thing is, Mr. CEO never moved his stop. He never doubled down on a loser. He never got plagued with these things that he got destroyed on in the past. He never went back to the old ways. When he was on tilt, per se, he traded the strategy to the best of his ability. It just was with heavy size, and often he just kept on taking trades. Because he was just trying to get something to go. And the trade accuracy was actually really good. This is on the right here, trade accuracy, 6 out of 10 trades, 60% of the trades went 1R. That allows us to trail our stop. If it goes 1R, we trail our stop to break even. That's why we get so many break even outs. But it allows us to not lose anything immediately. And that's what I'm after. So 60%, and then the next day, 63% of the trades went 1R, which is really good. Anyways, we're having a long time here. Now, next thing to do is trade of the month. Back to you, Mr. CEO. Well, mate, thank you very much for that, Brahansky. I really appreciate it. And I'll go to the trade of the month. Trade of the month is Broladesh from Bangkok. Broladesh, where are you? Okay. Yeah, mate. So he speaks a different language. We are an international company, so I'm gonna let him talk, and we'll just post subtitles after this or something like that. 'Cause he does speak a different language. He's from Bangkok or whatever that is. Shikpampi and Shikon Pachi Kapapo. Shimpakampu Shipakarapachu Tekamuchi. Kabachi Gom and Shapaking. Come on, Gigom, go, Shigom Ki and Slom Tikamoji. Shikompa Chiko Chimpicompa Chambers Compa, Shami, Shamaki Chikapka, Chipanithi, Chikomachi Ambushko, and the Simicon, Shipigon, Shipikanti Ampuchiam. Shipon qui champion en Shipigon. Chompa qui compti compti de compti. Shipaki Amshu. I content Shipigan Chibo. Shipon City Amazon at Chukomachi. And Chikamochi a gem. I just don't believe a Jabigan. Jikabushi. A Chico or Jambican Chicam Jam Jam. I say my things jump on scene. And take up true. And the company, I'm just jumping. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to say, no, say, Banchiki. So I'm better to go. Shabaki, Shabaki, Snapchat, Shipty, should there be so. Shobonation. I jump in Georgia. I'm just jumping on. Should be. I jump, push up. Okay. Well, thank you, mate. Thank you, Broladesh from Bangkok. I appreciate it. That was the trade of the month. Yeah, it did go 30R. I can't believe it. It was highlighted in my ledger. He was like, "Oh my gosh, who is this guy getting a 30R in one day?" And he didn't get out of it, and he didn't add to it. It's just crazy to me. But anyways, we lost nothing on that trade, and we gained nothing on that trade. That's highly unfortunate. But anyways, look at this month. Let's just do this one quick because we can, mate. 113.8, 113.8. Look at this bar right here. Ole, 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 ole. Unbelievable. Okay, mate. This is it. And then we're going to be done. Mr. CEO, Brohansky here. You mind if I talk a little bit? Yeah, sure, mate. Well, the company and I got together and we see that you had your first profitable month, and I just wanted to. The whole company brought us together, and we got you this gift. And I just wanted you to open it. Oh, mate, a gift for having my first profitable month. You know, just the profit is enough gift for me. But yeah, I'll take a look at it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I wonder what's in here. This is going to be interesting. Oh, thank you, mate. Oh, thank you, company, mate. I can't believe it. You guys stuck around. Oh, okay. Looks to be a note in there. What does the note say? What's the note say? Oh. Okay, position sizing. That's the note. That's my present? Yeah, I mean, you did really good, but I just thought a gift should have some value to it, you know, and to make you better. Well, I was thinking like a gift card or like something out of business type thing, but okay. Position sizing, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, I guess. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Mr. CEO. We appreciate you. We just think that your position sizing could be better. That's all. All right. All right, mate. Well, thanks for the gift, I guess. Cool. Next steps. The next steps are find a strategy that you don't have to change and you just can stick to, and preferably higher win rate than what we've experienced, because I can tell you right now that this fucking daily of down, 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 and then one big is not what I want. I want just green, 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 but you don't get everything you want. So we got to find a trail stop methodology that we are comfortable with, that we can just stick to. And then position sizing. Yeah. Fuck you. Position sizing has to be better. It has to be better. It has to. Position sizing is the number one ingredient here. You need better position sizing, because if I have a large risk and it happens to be a large down day, and then I have small risk and it happens to be a green day, my green day is going to be very small compared to my red day, because I had smaller position size, even though the trades were better. It doesn't matter. It needs position sizing all the same, because you never know if it's going to be good or bad. You need to have small position sizing, especially with a win rate like mine. So that's the next steps. All right. Peace and harmony. Thank you all for watching. Go back to your desks. All right. Peace.
Tell me, where am I supposed to go? And who am I supposed to believe? If only you knew what I knew, then you could see just what I see.